Hello, and once again, welcome to another edition of Minecraft 50th Birthday Seed. And because people are confused, no, that day in real life has not yet come. In Watch Me Suck at Minecraft, I used my actual birth date for this episode after Abandoned World on this computer now decides to not work. I decided to start something new, and instead of putting in my birth date, I put my 50th in. And this is the world we've been playing in this particular series. Anyway, in the last episode, we found something interesting, if you remember it from the previous episode. But we're not starting at that point right now. So let's start it up. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, before we start that, we got the bees going. Alright. And shut the door. I think we are finally done with the shears. There. And I'll show you why in a moment. Because we'll keep that on me. We'll keep the shears on me for now. Because if we go up here to the second floor, there, we got all our beehives done. Now, after this recording, I'm going to start filling these with honey, with bottles. And one of the things the bees are doing is they like to hover in the ceiling. Although this time they're actually on the ground. Alright, so here in farming, I don't have flowers. It's gonna boost the bee population a little bit. Anyway, over time, I repaired my stuff there. Repaired my Unbreaking and Silk Touch, which is helping with the project that we're working on now. And Unbreaking Fortune, or Fortune, whichever you want to call it, and Efficiency. This we can probably still use at the moment. It's gonna just get I've been shearing sheep, but I just want to get more wool. Hear more about getting more black wool than white, because I believe I got plenty of the white. Not that I'm ignoring it, obviously. That'll help, I think. We'll set that aside and hit the wrong button because I'm just that good at this game. Just can't give me an even number. There we go. So I put away stuff that we're going to need to help with this project. Not in this chest. But in this one, I've already got a bunch more black wool and a bunch of white we can place. 2 buckets of water. Actually, these we might set aside. Some sand. Although, actually, now that I'm looking at it, let's put this back. And let's protect this stuff because we kind of need that. I was planning on delaying our trip to the Nether, but in order to make this, in order to make our wonderful little double XP farm thing work, we need to go to the Nether. So I've been delaying this. I didn't want to go yet, but we kind of have to. Hello, Thomas Grillo. Hello, Matt Man. And we just need a little bit of soul sand. So we'll probably spawn right on top of a... Hey, soul sand. Hey, not a good way to get to it either. Oh, perfect. And we can run. Alright, we got what we want. And we didn't explore too much Nether, because we want the Nether update thing to be as close to home as humanly possible. Oh, I really don't like the way that works now. Alright, we needed that. And we also just want to check to make sure I don't have any food in here. Because I spent a lot of experience, as you can see. I had it up to 30, and then when I repaired everything, I'm now down to 4. Alright, put this here. I'll just throw that there because we can. And now we grab this stuff that we may need. This for sure. This. Bunch of this. Bunch of that. Definitely this. That. And it won't hurt to have that. So, I mean, I did a little work on it, and I didn't do any of the major stuff because I wanted to leave that as a video, so I just did frivolous things, and as you might see in the title, there was a chance that this may be interrupted or not done at all, but fortunately all the bad weather happened about like an hour and a half before this started, so we should be fine there. I'm part of the old camp where if thunderstorms are coming, I start unplugging. It's much easier to unplug stuff than it is to replace. poops and giggles, let's just see if anything has... Yeah, we got a spider. And a creeper. Down you go, and down you go. And the thing is, for some reason, this is the only level that works. All the others are completely empty. Actually, let's just grab them. Just because we can. Sometimes other things will spawn up there and then they'll just fall on their own. Yeah, it's about a 10-story trap. And like I said, the top level seems to be the only one that does anything. And here's the collection. Well, there's more down here than I thought. Alright, let's see what we got and move around. Okay. Get rid of that and get rid of that. Yeah, that's something I want to hear. And as I mentioned before, there's a slime chunk that's in here. So I have left it open. I don't think I have to worry too much about that. Alright, we need that soul sand, but we don't need that. So slimes form here. I still got the ladder and the scaffolding. That's probably part of the reason why something has actually formed. So while I'm here, because I noticed those guys usually form on these things. So I might as well just knock it down. That one I'm not too worried about. And we got a bunch up there that they can't spawn on because it's literally right on. It's literally right on the floor there. Alright, so we got rid of that. We got what we need. Now for the long climb up. Oh, look at you. There's another one. Oh, there you are. You don't get to live very long. There we are, final floor. Anyway, I was building an easier way in and out of the oh, wait a minute. An easier way in and out of the new double XP farm. So as we go this way, see a little bit of a clearing over here. And ultimately clear out some of this dirt so this is a little more noticeable. And these walls ultimately will be the stone bricks. Again, that's going to be, one of those side projects. And we got a cave system here and here, so I'm thinking I'm going to put in some iron doors. That way we can still get stuff that's in there. And this, I think, was just... yeah, there's stuff here, too, so we can put a set here as well. Anyway, here's our base of operations, more or less. First thing I'm actually going to do is carpeting. And this is what we got. Not one, but two spawners exactly in line with each other, outside of this one being 2 blocks lower. Now the problem is, we are at, let's see, 9. Let me show you here. We're only at position 14 on the y-axis, and that's why we had to get soul sand, because we got to do one of those bubble column things. Alright, so let's just shut that off again. So I have these 2 torches right here where if you stand in these squares, they both fire up and they both fire up. Now because one's a little closer to me than the other, you can get away with being one away, like here. Yeah, see? I'm standing on this one and it still works. Once I go a half block over, that one just dies. Whereas over here, well, that still does work. That'll die. There. Yeah, this one you got to be a little more than a half block over before that one fires up. There we go. About 2/3. So 2/3 of that, half of that, no, a third of that one and half of that one. But we know definitively if we stand here that it works. So I thought maybe this would be a good color for a border. I got way more black than what I need, but I'm okay with that. Because I might remove some of these torches that are on the wall if they're a little too bright. Yeah, I put way too much wool. There, make it a little more interesting than what it typically looks like. And I'm not carpeting these because we got it lit well enough. Alright, so this might be a little more lit than I would actually like it to be. We'll find out ultimately. Alright, so we can put this stuff away. And we have 16 more of those. Put the buckets of water, well, kinda. What we will do is make a quote-unquote infinite water source, which I have actually successfully proven possible to break. Alright, where can I put it? There we go. Now, one of the problems we do have, which is why we have the sand, is I wanted to bring these monsters up. But then the problem was I was going to bring them this way, but the problem is we have the stairs going out, and we have this cave that we want to explore further at some point. Get more resources that exist. So we have to go this way, which is why this door exists. And I think you can see our problem. So that's what the sand's for. To get rid of our problem. Do is put a torch here. Just gonna put one here to be safe. Put one there, and one here. And we're done with that batch. Might not have enough. Good enough. Because that was kind of a problem. So we dug it this way. We hit everything that's in the way. Going this way. And if you know me very well, I do not like leaving things floating and looking unrealistic, so of course we have to support that. Granted, we lose 4 blocks of possible, nope, we don't want to do that. Possible 4 blocks of spawning area, but we got a 9x9 room. There's plenty of places for them to spawn in, and only 4 at a time can do so. All right, now we can grab our buckets and I will take one and hide it. We'll worry about this later. So I'm going to put a torch here for now. That's interesting. Not really underwater, but uh-oh. We still have a problem on this side. Thing is, I don't know where it comes out. If we've solved the problem on the other side, then we can figure out where the other one goes. Ah, yes, this is how it's supposed to go. And we have a shovel. We had a shovel. Alright, this is where it's going to ultimately come out. So we can replicate this on the other side. This is where our soul sand block will ultimately go. Let's fix that on the other side while I'm thinking of it. Just a little added security. Alright, let's see where that winds up. Alright, that's kind of interesting. This is where that one winds up. And I have covered this side. So where did this one go? Seems to be a little bit of a problem with this one. Alright, so this winds up being a slight problem. Alright, and this should be the block right there. We gotta work on that. And we can climb. Alright, so we have our 2 locations here. Problem now is to get these bubble columns in position. Then what I want is for the killing area to be, the floor to the killing area will be same height as everything else, and of course one up right in the middle. So from here, 22 blocks from this position up is what we're looking for. I gotta think things through here, which, you know how, if you know me very well, it hurts to do that. Alright, now we got our 2 tubes. Now the thing is, I need to do a little bit of work on this. I don't have any of what I need right now. We're gonna need one more set, I believe. It doesn't hurt to have more torches there. We could use that for glass, but for right now we'll just set it aside. Should be easier to go down here. once I install the stoppers here. Oh, hello. No. Okay, that's not supposed to be like that. Not what I really want. While we're at it, not what we wanted, but that's better. How about what we want? Well, there was a way to do this, and I can't remember how. No. All right, let me think about this one for a moment. Okay, I got it, right? Okay, I got the soul sand. I took the risk by doing what I just did. And overshooting. Yeah, we can move the player now. Yep, run. Run means run. Concept. There we go. Now the thing is, if we port from here, we're going to be okay, I think. It's just going to go straight down. Oh. Alright, let's just... I didn't think that was going to happen, because it doesn't work that way in Java, as I've seen. That also never worked this way when I tried it before, in this version. So I'm kind of surprised that... And it does the same thing. Well, there's something I don't know what to do about. Well, I could actually find ice, but I don't have... That's not a thing right now. Unless we find one of those pesky, annoying guys there. Alright, so what I want to do is... What happened to the water source? Oh, I'm not too worried about it. Of course I build it, it's gotta go wrong. That's how it always works. Okay, we don't need to go there, actually. Not going to block off everything, but it's just a ridiculous amount over there I'm not going to worry about. From this level on, I would like it to look better than what it is. Because this is floor level, and I want it to look nice. Which one is this? Okay. Alright, it's not the self-touch one, which, whatever at this point. Alright, so I want this corridor to look decent. Alright, now, let's see. And you don't have what I need anyway. And this corridor does have something I want. Of course, where it's easily accessible is where it ends. Alright, there we go. That should take care of that. See, he even agrees. know, at one point we could go that way, get out. Now we can't. Alright, so I want, let's see, at least 12 of these to look good. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be seeing that side, so we'll make it look pretty anyway. And how about here? There, it looks a little bit better. But now we have the complicated task of, actually let's use our silk touch here and eat a lot of food. So right now, this would be considered 1, the center block here. So I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go yet. So we got 1 and 2. One, 2. Yeah, we're just gonna open everything up because I don't know how this is gonna go quite yet. I know we gotta go. We gotta go 21, 22, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put a torch every 5th. And we don't care what this looks like yet, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. Do is that just in case there is something above us that might fall down and hurt. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, perfect. Just what we need. Must everything always go horribly wrong? So 15. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Two. So I'll just put this here. Yeah, this doesn't really matter how it looks. What am I looking at here? This is why I don't do stuff like this. If it's too low, I usually just deal with it, but this time I don't want it. I want to do it the right way, more or less. Alright, so... Alright, it's in here. So actually, I want to do... I think it's right there. can move. And if I did this right, I should land in water. Well, yeah, we did, but also, yeah, I'm stuck. Not permanently, though. There we go. I'm going to do here is how do I get here? There. I swear. Alright, now I'm not 100% sure where I might just have it go backwards. Yeah, whatever. I don't care what it looks like, really, that much. I'll just put that here for now. And it just stops completely right there. That's interesting. You know what? I think I'll take that. That's where it's going to stop. I'm okay with that. So that means 2 more over this way. Here's the question, is how do we get back down there? I've seen an access point, but does it go where I think it does, as I see the cobblestone there. Oh, it used to go there. Now you gotta kind of snake your way around. There we go. That worked. So now we got one of these that kind of works. Yeah, so the skeletons are gonna have, or zombies, whichever one, they're gonna build up and force each other in for the time being. Not ideal, but it's kind of the way that it works right now. Makes me wonder how to get there. If I have to open things up and fix it. And no, it's this way. I think that's the only one we need for the other side. And no. Let's be funny with this one. There we go. Yeah, it used to be that you had to put source blocks. Now you don't have to do that. Alright, swim. One of these days we're just gonna have to come in here and get beat up a little bit. Alright, so I did this one. Now I need to do this one. But before we do that, I keep overshooting. Need to do that. I know how to get there. Splat. That's what we'll do here. Same thing. Now this is the silk touch one. Yep. And that's a problem. Alrighty. Once again, we're in this situation. I want the silk touch one, that way we have some kind of finished look to it. And the bubble columns should be coming. And there they are. And this one decides to go the full distance. And why does this one not? Okay. So it goes one over. So it's going to be behind. It's going to be behind the tubes. Where's the access point again? There it is. There it is. There's where the sides of the tubes are, and there's the one position. Alright, so back here. here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to limit them to just one space. We'll let them all intermingle in this 4-space area. Alright, so we need to move one more. Because it's going to be here and here. Right now I'm just going to put a torch there just for now. And I'll leave a gap there because I want to get in. And I'll probably leave a door here to get in and out. More or less to go that way. Alright, so 2 that way and 2 this way. So right now, so what should happen right now is, if the math is right, what I'll do is just put a couple of torches there. That way you can see what we're doing. And we should be where I think we should be, right at the water source. which does not look like where we are. Alright, it's going the exact opposite direction. Problem is, that's going towards... That's actually the... Oh, that is definitely wrong. No, we don't want silk touch right now. This guy. And we'll just put a temporary torch in there. So that's going entirely in the wrong direction. Then it does the whole thing. I don't get it. I just know that it seems to work for some reason when I do that. So I'm going to put a torch there. So what we're going to do here, this doesn't have to look nice. And that's just so we can work on it. And we got squat. Alright, so we got that side. Yeah, just so you can see what I'm doing. Do that. Well, apparently we're going to have to do this a little further. this goes where I think it does. And it does. And not what we wanted. Yeah, we could just do this. Watch it be broken, cause hey, look who did it. Alrighty, so we got this. Let's just grab these 4. Alright, now, since the reason I let them spread out is if we keep them in one spot, I believe up to 24 of, by default, of any monster can stand in one spot. Otherwise, they'll suffocate. If you let them spread out, you can get at least double that. Now, the next thing to do is gonna make some glass, and it's time to detorch this thing, which means we're gonna be up for a battle. Well, it's not exactly time to detorch. Let's get those buckets back. And of course this will fill in once we get rid of the staircase here. Alright, now we get this one. Fill in? Yes, it is. And of course, when we detorch, it'll be a bit better. Might be taking quite a few torches, at least this one and this one, out of the picture. It might be making this too bright. And we had one already. Alright, one more piece, and we can start blocking in one of them. Then watching this entire farm completely fail. Because guess who done it? Of course. Yeah, like I said, look who did it. Watch it not work. We get our silk touch, don't we? Yes, we do. There. And they still spawn on it. So that's not the answer. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, there's that one block gap. They're going to have to push each other out of the way. No. No. Apparently it is as it is. Alright, whatever. Well, they apparently survived. Holy crap, I built something and it works. The only bad thing is I can't get the stuff. built a farm and it works. That's a new one. Bet no one saw that one coming. Yeah, they gotta push one guy out of the way in order for it to fully function. To no one's surprise. Okay, so this must be the zombie one. Alright, so these two need to go. So does that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Yeah, we can do it. And that. Alright, so if we stand in the magic spot, which is right here in the middle, more or less, that guy and that guy will fire up. And we're not going to do this for a long time, but we're just doing it enough to show you that it's pretty much working. There's some more zombies. And like I said, this isn't... Obviously, it's a away from keyboard thing, so we're not going to bore you with that for too long. Yeah, now I can come down here, grab their loot if I want it. Yeah, this actually works. Who thought that would be a thing? That's where we can just go. Don't need it. I got a bunch of these that we can make into something somewhat decent. And this is overkill, but whatever. Alright, we took care of that. Let's just fill it up. Because we can. Alright, well, we're at it. Could always make more buttons if we need them. Anyway. here. Then there's a couple of spots like over here where, oh, we don't want to do it that way. We'll come back and off camera, I'll come back and take care of this part. So once again, this serves a role. It makes this side work, but that side not. And if we're too far on this side, that'll work and that won't. So that's what these two, the center of this little pattern is. So you stand there and both sides will work. They'll drop respectively and enjoy the benefits. And the only reason I'm just going to stand here for just a few, like not even a minute, not even going to, like I said, this is away from keyboard material. Yeah, zombies seems to be hit and miss. There we go, we got a working farm. Off camera, I think I'll take care of this part. Alright, so that's that. Well, that went a lot faster than I thought it would, which is unusual. There's definitely other things we can do. There's other little projects. One is before we go to any village to drink a bucket of milk, because we got the curse and we're definitely not ready to protect any villages. Alrighty. Yeah, in the building. There, curse removed. We can go this way. Then we can go in this way. I think we'll put this up here. Alright, let's put away some of the stuff that we have. Got a new chest for weaponry. It should go like this. Off camera I got one of those, and then I gave it a level 3, and that's all I got out of it. It was a quick charge. Ready? There we go. So, get that. This can go in there now. Oh, that's not even a full set. Whatever. Let's see where we stand in terms of daylight. Okay, not too bad. So there's other things I want to look at right now. How do we get this? We can make sugar. But we need a brown mushroom, and we can do a potion of weakness, I believe. But we also need a brewing stand, but we don't have one of those. And it's not going to give us... not going to give me the recipes for either one. Yeah, there's another project we can get going. We've hit one too many there. 4 of those. And I think I finally, off camera, was able to finish this guy, which I did. And in one of those chests in that farm that we just finished, we had some melon seeds, so those are starting. So we got that ready to go. Then the cactus farm, of course. There we go. And finally the chickens up here. And we don't have too many of these guys, so... Already turning nighttime. Yeah, we can go. It'll be faster going this way. And zooming right by the staircase I'm looking for. And no, it's right there. We can do it. Alright, what we need to do now is now that the beehive's pretty much done, I was going to do like a bunch of them, like 8 on each floor and then 3 at each doorway. Just stick with the 8 that I got. Don't really need to go much further with it. Yeah, we can jump. And one of the things I want to do is make a bunch of bottles to put them in the beehives. But of course, I did not make any shovels. Anyway, yeah. I was thinking maybe one of these might have had a brewing stand, but apparently not. Dig a couple stacks of this stuff. Oh, I dug more than the 2 stacks that I wanted. Oh, you know what? How far are we on that? 48. 9, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 63, 64. Alright, good enough. Alright, so we got that done. Good enough there. Yeah, if I had the stuff to make a, it means I'd have to go to Nether again, and I want to delay my trip to the Nether. Don't have shears. I'm going to delay the... and no. I don't want to generate too much of it so that we get to experience the new Nether for the Nether update. But we kind of needed to splat, and we needed to go there to get the soul sand to make that little thing work. Yeah, in the door. Yeah, I don't think we can do sand in here. No. We can do it in there. I just set it aside like that. Now, one of these days, in another video, I'm definitely not doing it today because I didn't plan on it, is similar to the drop system over there. I'm going to figure out a way to drop the cows and the pigs. They'll land in water and then drop one block short of their death. So we can one punch them for meat and some experience, then cook it in the oven and get experience there as well. None of this automatic crap. As one, I'm not good at doing that kind of stuff. And two, you don't get the experience. I forget what these villagers had for trades. I forget if any of them had the ability to do rowing. I know off camera a while ago I cleaned up the area so you can walk around and see everything. There, weaponsmith. Oh yeah, I stole stuff out of there. You the only one in the village now? Armorer. Which we kind of need the mushroom, but then again, we need a brewing stand. We need blaze rods, and we need nether, and stuff like that. Amazing what little it takes to trap these people. May I borrow your bed for a second? Thank you. I think I stole from here too. Yeah, I did. I was thinking of working with this village, but I don't know. Then we got this village over here. See, if these were closer than I thought they were, which they're definitely not, I'd try and link them two together. But this one's further away than I thought it was. I mean, each one has its benefits and each one has its flaws. Like this one's buildings are in weird spots. Alright, I see that went. It will never make that. And nice jump. And I got some nice low spots here that we could turn into the village. This is just useless. That's better. And fall. Yeah, we can move. Yeah, there's going to be some dismantling going on. I'm going to bring this down a level. This whole vegetable garden's going to go, and it'll be rebuilt. That's okay. That tower's got to go because it's literally on a cliff that you can't even get to. I don't even know what this is. Oh yeah, this is that same thing. fact, there isn't really even a way to get there. Yeah, this whole thing's gotta go. Which one would I rather use up and repair? Yeah. Yeah, part of... Okay, why are we not turning? Part of the rehab is you gotta take down this pointless hill and building that can't be reached. So that vegetable garden, this definitely has to go. We're going to relocate this thing. The question is where? Yeah, see, they're also getting hurt. No one wants that. Alright, and this was accidentally damaged. So let's fix this. Yeah, we can... And no. We can get that anywhere now. Alright, so let's see. Alright, right there. And we change for some reason. So making everything nice, wide open. Looks weird without that extra tower there, but it's the way it is. So what I need to do is, let's see. No one seems to have claimed this, so. Mouse, that would be good. Maybe somebody does claim it. I don't know. Useless. Unless, of course, you bake it. course, ultimately, we are going to give them their job back. No, we don't want to do that. Alright, this whole thing will be flattened out. Maybe I'll put it here. I'll just dig it that far for now. So let's see, how will I do this? I'm going to do it a little differently. And that's just annoying. Let's see how I'll do it. Well, somebody does own this. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. Actually, we'll move this over one. Yeah, you need to be moving. You need to be moving. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Anyway. No more shovels, just as I thought. This will be your much better. This will be your far better garden area. And it's probably not going to be the only one. Alright, since you guys come out this far, we'll make it come out this far, but we're going to head on out right now and get you more stuff besides potatoes. Plus we need some materials from over there anyway. Might as well take this little piece out. It just doesn't make sense for it to be there. What we'll do is we'll make our own equipment for that side. Like their own hoe, another shovel. Alright, so let's see. We got 7 seasons. That's a little bit better. And carrots. This should get them started at least. It looks funny without the extra tower, but it also looks better because we don't have that hill that does absolutely nothing but just make things worse for travel. Actually, there was a table in here. Good. Give them their own bucket as well. Yep, we can make it. Here, I'm not paying attention. Alright, we need how many more? 5, 6, 7, 11 pieces of soil. There, now you're going to have a garden. It's going to be where you can reach it. It's also a lot bigger. Go. Ooh, perfect number. I could eat some of these myself. What do you have? Wish I could see. I mean, I know that's bookshelf. I make a bunch of paper and give you stuff. Alright, so we get that stuff there. Alright, put it over there so they don't trample the crops. And somebody took it. I wonder what happens if I take this from him. Nah, it's not like Java Edition where it will ultimately roll over, but it doesn't. Not here. I wonder what other things I could give them that I could actually get a use out of. More librarians, that's for sure. Let's just... Yeah, we keep that. That belongs here. And I'll probably make some more stuff later with that. Alright, so... yeah. Alright, so we knock down this because that was completely pointless. Oh yeah, this, we can probably put some more buildings in here. Put another garden down there. They seem to like coming out that way. Anyway, we'll leave with this because, things went a lot faster than expected. So, yeah, I'll leave this as a screenshot, whatever point seems to work out. And that'll be it. Like I said, the XP farm actually went faster than I thought, and we'll be spending more time doing it. Anyway, George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.